You got it. Stand by for Titanfall.
AI offline. Pilot mode engaged.
What's up, everyone? I am Xshewulfx, your host of tonight's third episode of the Console Corner Ladies Night Takeover. Last month, we had a great show talking about all the July games and all the updates that came to the Xbox One. If you haven't seen that episode, make sure you go and check that out. This week, we will be talking new game trailers, funny farts, and much more. It's going to be a great show, and I'm really excited about these topics. Please make sure that you follow and subscribe to everyone on the panel here tonight. And also, of course, you gamers knows best. And we appreciate everyone who comes out and rocks out in the chat each and every day with us, whether we're streaming or whether we're doing a podcast. And no matter where you are or what your style is, we will now be streaming on YouTube and Beam. So, let's get into this month's panel of gamers, starting with the lady joining us tonight, Lady Infamous.
Hey, how are you guys? This is me, Lady Infamous 415. Thank you for having me.
Definitely, it's great to have you here. Next up, we have Lady Pelvic.
Hey, it's so wonderful to be back. I always look forward to this. It makes me so happy, and just like I feel like I always enter this podcast like ready to battle like Delilah and stuff. You know, because I'm like PlayStation, Nintendo, and everyone else is like Xbox, and I'm like that SpongeBob caveman meme right now. Every time I get on this, I'm like, oh, let's go.
I wait for the claws to come out. Moment.
I don't strike first. So it's all Miss Delilah over there. I'll wait.
Well, with that being said, our next fellow panel member is Delilah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Just, after a long week, ready to talk some games.
Definitely agree. Next up, we have someone who everyone is very well aware with, and that is Foxfire.
Hey, what's up? I'm happy to be back. Thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us.
Definitely. And now for everybody, there is a newcomer to Ladies Night, and I've seen her around Twitter quite a bit, retweeting majority of our posts and posting her own things about Xbox. I hope everyone can welcome Laura.
Hey everybody, this is Laura. My gamer tag is LG527, and I am honored to be here amongst such wonderful women.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We all much appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out and hanging out. Ladies, I really appreciate you guys joining me. And of course, as a Console Corner tradition, as we always do, we like to ask, what games have you been playing lately? So we're going to go down the line and find out what each and every one of you guys have been playing. So let's start off with Lady Infamous. What have you been playing?
I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege. I know that was like a month ago since I said last, but I've also been playing some poker and some GTA 5.
That's awesome. How's that poker game?
It's free, so...
There you go. That's all you need to know. Download that right now.
Free is always better.
I think it's called Prominence Poker. It was free, yeah.
Nice. Definitely. All right, and next up we have Miss Pelvic.
Hey, I've been playing a PlayStation 1, I believe, classic, Legend of Mana. I'm trying to catch up on some old school JRPGs, so it's quite interesting. I've missed out on a lot of good stuff.
Oh, she went throwback.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, PlayStation, just saying, is having a flash sale, so all the Final Fantasy stuff is on sale, so I'm playing catch up on a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay, I get it. You downloaded it. I thought you were like literally pulled out the gray system and everything.
Oh yeah, no, I wish I was that hardcore. I'm pretty sure my mom threw away my PlayStation or something. Cries forever. So.
We still have all those old systems in our garage.
Hell yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Definitely. Next up, we have Delilah. What have you been playing?
Oh man, so I just wrapped up Hyper Light Drifter, and I'm playing Gears Ultimate, getting ready for Gears 4.
Ooh, definitely gonna want to hear your thoughts on Hyper Light Drifter sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll talk more about Gears. What?
Yeah, of course. We got Fox and that Gears. What about you, Fox? What have you been playing?
Oh, girl. I've been playing Uno. Shout out to everybody who got Uno. 'Cause that
Uno
game is
out.
awesome. So yeah, Uno, Rainbow Six, still into that game. A little bit of Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 2, finishing that up. And of course, Titanfall 2, that crazy, weird, emotional beta.
I was wondering if anyone was actually going to actually say that they were playing that.
Well, you know me.
Yeah. What about you, Queen? Ooh, wait, hold on. I forgot to take that one out. She's
Okay.
not here with us tonight. Laura, what have you been playing?
Well, I've been co-op Lego Star Wars with my niece. I've been playing some Lego Marvel superheroes as well. And of course, Halo 5 is my staple. I love going into that game. I'm just getting my butt kicked. It's fun.
Oh. What? I didn't expect that ending. I thought she was gonna say she was whooping that butt.
That's funny. And of course, me, I have been playing Titanfall. I've also been playing a new game called Hue, which I live streamed today, which is pretty cool.
Beautiful.
I had the devs jump in and actually say hey and everything, so I thought that was pretty cool. Been playing some other indies and stuff that have been around, Among the Sleep and all that kind of stuff, but with that being said, let's jump right into our first topic, which I'm sure all of you guys would like to talk about anyways. Alright, so most of you know Gamescom has come and gone, and not leaving us with nothing empty-handed. We've had a lot of new trailers that have released, and I want to see, what have you ladies thought about all the different trailers?
Awesomeness. Nothing but awesomeness.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the trailers they showed. I mean, some people would say they showed us, like more. But at the same time, it didn't feel like that because there was no conference, so it kind of felt weird, like you have to go digging for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of them to
Yeah,
catch up on.
I agree. There was a lot to catch up on. I'm still behind. I still feel like I'm missing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm still trying to catch up myself. But
Well,
I'm
there was
excited for things.
sorry, continue.
No, I was just saying I'm excited for things.
Well, there was definitely a lot of, a lot of live streams and trailers released. And with that being said, did any of you guys have one that stood out the most particular to use?
Well, me personally, this is Delilah. I think the Gears one was dope, but I feel like they showed a little too much. But I don't want them to spoil that game. I'm so cautious about what they show with that one, but I'm just picky when it comes to Gears. Yeah.
I agree completely. Agreed. Same thing that she was gonna say.
These trailers, because I'm to the point now where I'm no longer playing betas. Like I just don't want any spoilers. I want to be completely surprised. I'm tired of all the leaks. I'm tired of everything. I just want it to
Oh
be.
man, yeah.
I want that surprise back. I miss being surprised. So.
I mean, I agree with you. I feel like I'm still gonna play the betas here and there. Not maybe every single day. Maybe I'll just play it once or twice. But at the same time, I agree with you completely. I'm tired of the leaks. And yeah, they are showing us a lot of Gears. I don't know.
For it to be a 10-hour campaign, like I don't want 10 hour plus, but I don't want it to be I don't want it to be. Sorry, my phone wrong. But I didn't want it to be spoiled. Because when I play Gears, like I'm really big. Most people aren't into the campaign, or and they're more multiplayer. But I'm more into the campaign, so I want. I mean, I already rehashed. We said it over and over, same thing over and over. But yeah, I definitely want to be surprised when it comes to the campaign for Gears 4, especially since it's a completely new story, new cast. Yeah.
I think that's why, to be honest with you, I think that's why they're showing more, because it has new people, so they want to make sure everybody jumps into it. But then again, there are, I think, a lot more people for the campaign than the multiplayer. The multiplayer is kind of hard for others.
Definitely. What about you, Infamous? What have you thought about the trailers that are released, and have any stuck out to you?
Well, I agree with Dee, and I'm gonna say Gears of War, even though I'm I'm not per se going to get the game, but I did like to see more the part of the content because people who really like big fans of Gears, this is the stuff that they want to see. But if you show too much, the wow factor decreases till you get the game. And then when you get, not with just Gears, it's any game. I don't want them to see. I don't want to show too much. Like, for example, if I want the Skyrim remaster, I don't want to see a bunch of footage, because 9 out of 10 times I'm like, okay, I've seen this before. I want to be wowed, but like I said, the trailer that stuck out to me was Gears.
I can definitely understand that. And what about you, Laura? Did any games stick out to you in
I'm on the Gears of War train totally, and I'm absolutely. I don't want the spoiler. I am so about the storyline and the campaign. I want to have a surprise, reactions, and all of it. So I'm being very cautious of what I watch with that.
Well, I definitely agree with all of you guys, though the Gears one isn't the one that stuck out to me.
Get out of here. We all about that Gears life.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
It's got to be that, it's Recore. Recore just looks absolutely amazing, and I am so excited for this game. And, it actually kind of it was going to go into my next question. Do you guys think that these trailers are starting to show too much of the game before release? And, a lot of you guys really hit this on the dot about, they're starting to show way too much, and definitely right before the game releases. And that's not always a good thing, people. It really isn't. But I definitely have to say, seeing a little more Recore was actually really nice, because they didn't show all that much.
Yeah, it seemed like they've been keeping Recore a little bit closer to the vest. I like that, because just because the way that game is, with the open world, it's kind of like Metroidvania. I like the fact that they're not showing much, because it's going to be full of surprises. I think it's going to surprise a few people. I mean, I got a chance to play it, and I liked what I played. Some people didn't really care for what they played, but I loved it. So I think that it's got a really good chance of being something that surprises people.
Yeah. What about you, Pelvic? Did you see any trailers and any stick out to you?
No, nothing stuck out to me, to be honest. I was like, I'm bored, and that's not a good thing. I didn't, nothing stuck out to me. And then as for, if trailers show too much, I don't think so. I'm, all about trailers. I love looking into stuff. Mind you, I don't go into, any just natural trailer. I don't want people's input on the trailer, because some people find out too much, and I'm like, oh, snap. I wish you weren't this good at digging into stuff.
Wait, did Pepper say she was bored? I mean, she plays on Nintendo and PlayStation. I mean, come on.
I will end you.
Strike one.
Claus, come out.
Ding, ding, ding.
Round one.
No, there just wasn't. I just wanted new news on Zelda. That's just what I wanted. I just wanted, more shocking news on Zelda. There wasn't anything, that blew my mind. I was just like, this is cool. This is cool. I'm still ready for the game.
I thought there was new things about Zelda, though, that was released, because they even won, Gamescom.
They did, but it was they introduced, Kokiri people and stuff. I was like, oh, they're here. I needed more. You know what? That game's going to be so big, so vast. Maybe, I'm the person who wants all the details laid out in the trailer. Yeah. Maybe I am that person, because I just, you know what? I need more.
You're one of those ones that, goes and reads about the whole entire spoiler before you go watch the movie, aren't you?
No, I'm not that.
She-Wolf, that's you. That's you with shows.
No.
She-Wolf, why are you putting yourself out there?
I am bad at that. I have to read about a show before I watch it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't do it anymore. But
what a weirdo.
I can't. No. I have to complete a show, because I'm always left wondering what happened. But this is not about shows, of course.
Okay.
This is about video games.
Can I ask Lady Pelvic something, though?
Of course.
What's up?
Did you check out any Xbox trailers?
Of course I didn't. What are you talking about?
Oh, man, get out of here. Come on.
I'm not even going to, front,
I'm not even telling you to play it, but you couldn't see a trailer?
Xbox,
Oh, come on, man.
She's scared to be tempted.
That is cold-blooded.
I just don't nothing. I'm telling you, there's a very select few Xbox things where I'm like, But even if I know something's for Xbox, I pray that it's on Steam. We Happy Few of
Ding.
Wow. Check out Recore, though. Seriously, check out Recore.
She said she
you,
prayed.
you said you like RPG games.
Oh, I'm a JRPG girl. It's what I am. Like I live and breathe JRPGs. It's what I do. Like shooters don't interest me as much. Like I tell you, the only shooter I got into was like Splatoon. I'll give it to Overwatch. I do like watching Overwatch. Listen, Splatoon is the Have you played Splatoon? You have to get to a different topic. Let's move on because this is about the
Overwatch. There's a topic that will end up in death. I'm telling you.
Oh my God! There you go.
Talking
Exactly.
Overwatch. Call
So
that
yeah, them trailers though.
Oh my goodness.
What about that Sea of Thieves?
Oh, nice.
We'll be talking about that though. That is one game we're actually going
Okay,
to
we'll
be
talk about it
discussing.
separately, but it does look good. I'll just say that trailer looks good. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, Recore, Sea of Thieves, Gears, awesomeness, and obviously I'm gonna point out one more, Battlefield. I like Battlefield.
Yeah, that one's actually not getting a lot of talk about right now, which is interesting.
Everybody I'm talking to, I'm kidding. Nah.
Definitely. All right, so let's move on to our next topic, which all of these Xbox ladies, I'm sure, will be well into asking about. Next topic we're moving on to is one that's been hyped up very, very much, and that is the Xbox One S release. So my question goes out before asking another question. Did you get it? I'm going to go down the line and I'm going to simply ask all you ladies, have you gotten the Xbox One S? And we'll start with Laura.
Not yet.
Are you planning on getting one?
After my 4K TV, it would be like being in a toy store with no money to have the one S.
That's definitely a way to look at it. What about you, Infamous?
No, not getting the S. I'm planning to get the Scorpio down the road.
Okay. So you're one of the ones waiting for the big bad instead of the little brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Big Brother real quick. Or Big
she
Sister.
on that hardcore life.
Yeah. What about you, Fox? I already know this
no.
answer, but
Okay, fine, then tell people then.
I just said I know this answer. I wasn't couldn't talk.
Alright, I don't have it, and I won't be getting that version. I'm gonna get the custom Gears console later on.
And of course, like I said, I think everybody knew this answer.
Yeah, I think
We all know how much.
even
you love
Laura,
Gears.
and she's just new.
Definitely. What about you, Delilah?
Yes, I posted it on Twitter. Yeah, I have it. But I'm also getting the Gears one as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the one I have now. I may like sell it or something, but I had to get it. It's one of those things. I just had to have it. I don't know.
Well, which one did you get? Did you get the 2 terabyte?
Yes, I saw that it was the thing. What made me get it is I saw that it was selling out everywhere and they weren't gonna make any more. So I went ahead and bought one.
Yes, that
And
is
that's
actually
the only reason why I
Peer
went and bought it.
pressure.
Yes, but I still ordered the Gears. I still ordered the Gears, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I might move this one to another room. I don't know.
Gears is hot. Look at that red though.
Oh, I know that's my favorite color, and I have, like I said in the previous episode, I have the 360 Gears model console. So
Yes, we do, girl.
I definitely I have to get them just to match. My whole office is like red and tan and black, and so it's gonna be perfect, man. The core on lock.
Yeah.
Oh, slick.
That's
Gotta
how
take a picture
lit,
of that
girl.
I know that red.
Yeah. What about you, Pelvic? I know you're not using Xbox, but is there any slight possibility?
She said she gonna get it, right? She said that.
So funny. I was like, I wonder if she's just gonna skip me because she already knows.
Yeah.
No. Like I just, I just can't. I just get scared of what? Like I look at this and I'm like,
You're gonna
I
like
have a
it.
PlayStation 4.
I feel like if
Not
you try it,
even.
you're gonna like
It's
it.
not even like I
that's the
hate
thing.
it, but there's no games that I care about. Like there's no fun of getting like like the console can be BA, like awesome, man, it's perfect. The controller's nice, works well TV, like it looks gorgeous, everything's on point. But if there's no games that I want for it, what's the point? I even just said I'd rather play whatever's on Xbox on Steam so I don't have to get an Xbox.
There's a ton of games that's right up your alley, though. I mean, we could talk offline. I mean, you got Rare Replay. I know you probably like all those Nintendo game classics that they brought back on Xbox One with upgraded graphics. You dig? And then you also got
Recore.
for
Sea of Thieves.
challenge being made. Yeah, exactly. Sea of Thieves.
It's a Recore.
Like not in a bad way
So
though.
hyped for that.
Not in a bad way, Lady Pelvic. You did say you didn't see any of the trailers, so how do you know?
So you know what? Okay, Recore. I haven't seen the game. Like I'm googling it right now. Recore, I've actually seen. Well, obviously it wasn't the Gamescom trailer, but at some point in time they must have released something because I have seen Recore before. And Recore does actually look really good. I will give you credit. Recore does look good. Okay, I will give you.
You gotta read about who made it. Maybe you'll like it more. I'm just saying.
Jeez.
We're going to eventually convert you to Xbox. You will see.
You're going to try. Like, listen,
We're gonna be in a party chat one day.
What if we start a Kickstarter for you then?
Oh my god! If you guys, I don't even know. Oh my god,
We're gonna hook you up with that white console. You're gonna put anime stickers all on top.
Yes, I will. I'll put Nintendo stickers on it. It'll make me feel a little better.
Oh jeez.
It's one of the. It's the new thing. It's the friends put you on Kickstarter. Anyways.
Oh, really?
All right. Well, with that. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, with that being said, though, seems we know people are waiting and whatnot. I guess this kind of mainly goes to Delilah then. What do you think about the fact that the 2 terabyte was actually pretty much a limited release, and it actually is engraved with the Halo Master Chief?
The Halo Master Chief thing, I think, is kind of dumb because no one can really see it unless you take apart your console.
Which then you lose your warranty.
Right, exactly. So I think that's it's cute, but it's not really practical. I don't like that it's going to be a limited release for that console, though. I think they should continue to make them, but at the same time, I see why they're doing it. They want to be able to hit that $299 price point, and having a 1 terabyte is adequate for most people, and a 500 gigabyte is also pretty good too. So, I mean, they did mainly the 2 terabyte for the hardcore or us early adopters and whatnot. So yeah, but
I think it was a smart business move personally.
Yeah. Price wise.
Yeah, for the price, and they were like, we're gonna make like a gang of these Xbox S's, and we're just gonna put it at this price point, and let's see how fast it could go. Maybe it's showing how well it sells, and the sales towards the Xbox X will go towards, I guess, analysis with Microsoft to see what they can do to push more units of the Scorpio.
I didn't think about it like that, but
yeah, that's a good idea. I definitely think that there was some, when it comes to the 2 terabyte, it's sad to hear that it's limited because of one factor. It's got the size, and you don't have to go and buy, an external hard drive for at least a little while, anyways, for your games
definitely.
and stuff. So, it is the beneficial system to have for, a gamer who has a lot of games. But at the same time, to make it limited kind of makes it kind of like, hey, I got one and you don't.
See, but you gotta think about it. We're the exception. I mean, we're the ones like buying all the games when they release, loading up our hard drives with stuff. But I'm telling you, I went to another friend of ours home, and he had like 3 games, and that was it. Like downloaded to his Xbox, 500 gigabytes was more than enough. He cycled out, the games that he wants to play, and so that's so to me, the 500 gigabyte is not for us. It's for everybody else.
Definitely. My brother has a PS4 of 500 gigs. He only plays like 3 or 4 games.
See?
So same thing.
Yeah.
She-Wolf, I was gonna ask you because you didn't answer. Do you have an Xbox One S?
Technically, I do not right now. Technically.
Okay.
GKB does.
Are you planning to get one later on, She-Wolf?
Well, you're funny. You're really funny. GKB has the Xbox One S right now. At a later time, once the Gears one, we already have it pre-ordered and partly paid off. He will get that one, and as Crap Gamer likes to always say, I will get the hand-me-down white. But so it's kind of just an inside joke type thing. But so yes, we actually do have one of the S's right now, and it's the 2 terabyte one, obviously. And we will have the Gears one as well, so we'll have 2 of them.
Nice.
Okay, another question though. How do you guys feel about? It's kind of on the same topic. How do you guys feel about the design of the Xbox One S? Like, I'm a UX designer, so I'm always thinking about like design, things like that. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about the design, and have you all seen the PS4 design leaks in comparison?
I saw the PS4 design leaks. It looked like it did not look nice. It did not look nice.
Showstopper said it perfectly when he called it a burnt toaster, burnt grilled cheese sandwich or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody that likes it, you know, but for me, it looks like something I'm supposed to put on the floor and stand on to find out what my weight is.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, I didn't think about that. Like it's like
Yeah,
a
it does look like a weight.
scale. Like a scale.
Yeah.
that is true. And you know what's kind of funny about, the PlayStation Slim is someone did a comparison to the PlayStation 4 and it's actually not that much smaller. Not like when you put the Xbox One Slim up to the original Xbox One. You can see the difference in that one.
It was
'Cause
great.
we
Xbox
I'm
One
looking
is
at
gigantic though, the original one. Gigantic.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never really cared for the style of the Xbox One, the big fat one. I never cared about it, and at the same time, I have it off to the side. I don't really look at it. I'm more interested in this Gears custom because of the paint job. I still don't care for the little square look of it, but it is better than the first one. So for me, I still don't care about the Xbox One the way it looks. But the Gears like design is gonna really help it out for me to like it and look at it and have it like, within eye view and stuff like that. When it comes to the PlayStation, I have I don't know, no comment. I guess it looks doesn't look interesting at all enough to talk about. I guess.
So this was the one that's like a scale, right? Like
Yeah.
It looks like a scale. It looks like
What I
a
like about the 1S is when my dog jumps up to look at the TV or something, he won't accidentally shut it off.
Oh wow. To me, it looks like a flatbed scanner, like how you look at this old school scanners. You just, you scan like pictures and documents and things into
yeah,
your. It looks like a scanner. to me.
1995
Right.
scan.
Exactly.
Truthfully, when it comes, see, however they want to design it is really all up to them. I got, some people may like it, some people may hate it. I really don't care much about the look of either system. Like, it's a system as long as it fits where I need it to go, then I'm happy. But my question is, though, is for the PlayStation Slim, is the vents. Now, the PlayStation 4 already gets too hot to begin with, and now they made it smaller. So I'm kind of curious how it holds up for overheating now.
I mean, doesn't it have vents like on the side, kind of tucked in the grooves, and then also in the back?
Something like that. It's very awkward and doesn't look like, because it still has the lip that comes over. So with it having that lip full, like the Xbox has the whole vent on top, like the Xbox One S. So it has enough space where vents are on the sides and on the top. But with just having a little row on each side on the PlayStation, I just don't see enough heat coming out. And then, like I said, there's that little lip that comes out over top of it, which is stopping heat from leaving as well. So, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a perfect design, if you ask me.
Yeah, for the first time, I think I actually agree with you guys, because even I looked at the PlayStation Slim, and I was like, what is going on here? Where do we go?
Smush that thing.
Like it looks like a grilled cheese bird chose like a scanner. I'm like, you know what? I can't even argue this because it kind of does, And I looked at the Xbox One S and I'm like, you know what? You look all right. Like, all right. I wouldn't be ashamed to like walk around with you or something like that. So the Xbox One S, all right. I'll give credit where credit is due. And I love white too. It does look very like pristine, clean. Whereas the PlayStation 4,
There's hope.
No. This is the design.
She just doesn't like the design. She still likes
the design. I'm all about the design. The thing itself, it's a thing that people like and people don't like.
So then, with that question being asked, what kind of design would you have liked to have seen then, Pelvic?
I can tell you what I didn't want to see, like the scanner grilled cheese toaster. Like
the one that's there.
Like, yeah, I personally like boxy designs. But as long as they're like clean, like I like clean, fresh looking. I think sometimes
she's describing the S to a T.
Yeah, no, like that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, the S is great. Like I'm pulling up all these systems or whatever. Even like the Wii U doesn't even look like crazy awesome. It's just it's like a round box. I'm like, like I like the PlayStation 2 design. I was like, you know what, the PlayStation 2, I kind of like you, and it's like a weird, abstract kind of way. The Xbox One S, I was like, boxy. It's nice, it's clean, pristine. PlayStation 4, I'm like, okay, you got a little slant to it, getting a little avant-garde there, getting a little crazy, but okay.
Yeah.
But But I don't know what the whole lip thing. I really don't know what they were doing at the PlayStation, whatever the hell it was, Slim for. I don't even know what the hell. I don't know what they were going for that. I don't.
She ain't upgrading.
No,
No.
no, absolutely
Is there really even a purpose to kind of upgrade though? Because I thought from what I've seen, it's not like
Yeah.
it's 4K or anything.
No, it's weird. It's weird because it's the same box, just a different look. That's it.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense because again, it goes back to compared to the original PlayStation 4, it's not actually that much smaller.
Oh yeah, it's literally the same size. It's just flat. So yeah, it's like skinnier. That's about it.
It's very
Is it really the same size?
interesting.
I thought it was tinier than that, but
It's like a couple. Jamie Moran posted a bunch of pictures. Shout out to him if anyone wants to go check that out. He's got a bunch of pictures posted of it, and they did a comparison, and it's a bit thinner, but it's like only a little bit smaller. So
You can't hardly even tell. So yeah.
pretty
well,
lame.
okay. All right, so let's move. Okay, we're gonna jump on here because clearly we can probably talk about PlayStation and how they look probably for majority of the show. So,
Correct.
talking about Microsoft, we had heard big news that they had bought Beam, a new stream. Well, I guess not really a new one. I guess it's been out for quite a while, but it's more noticed now because Microsoft owns it. So I want to ask each and one of you ladies if you're a streamer and what you think about Beam and if you've used it. So we're going to go down the line. This time we'll go the opposite way and we'll go and start with Pelvic.
First of all, yep, you're right. I've never heard of Beam until Microsoft bought it. I was like, Beam what? So, congrats, I guess. Like, they must see something in Beam, or else they wouldn't have bought it. And then, do I stream? No. Like, I have a 1 upload speed, so until that gets fixed, I'm not doing any streaming. It's very sad. I would love to stream, though. So.
Well, I can completely understand that one. What about you, Delilah?
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Beam so far. I've been trying to get my channel together for my September relaunch, and so I've been using it quite a bit, testing things out. So I like it. I'm not surprised by that acquisition because if you look at like Twitch and YouTube, I think it's room to have another player in there. I mean, if you think about Beam, it's been out for like 8 months, I believe. So it's very young, and I think it was created by an 18-year-old. And so it seemed like just, probably not that expensive for Microsoft to acquire, and it just, because of the interaction and the latency, I think it was just kind of a win-win. So as an investor, I'm happy.
That's true, and he also works for Microsoft now as well, just to add that in.
Right, I think so.
Now an engineer for Microsoft. What about you, Fox?
Oh, well, I've been using Beam to check out a lot of awesome people's channels and stuff and their streams, and I think it looks awesome. So I'm interested in using that later on in the future. But right now, I do stream only on Twitch because it's easy. It's like, it has an app on Xbox, it's easy access. I can just start it up and not worry about anything else. But with Beam, I have to have a computer and set it up a certain way to link it up, and I don't have that right now. I would like to get a computer later on so I could do that, but it would be nice if they do an Xbox app for Beam, because then I'll jump all over that. So yeah, I like streaming. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Definitely agree. Definitely agree. And what about you, Miss Infamous?
Well, I do not. I heard about Beam like a week ago, and I really haven't had a chance to try it out. But I heard nothing but great things about it. So right now at this moment, I also stream on Twitch. So it's like she said, it was easy. You just slap your game on, slap a title, you broadcast. But I would like to get into it to see how it is because, like I said, I rarely hear anybody say nothing bad about me.
That is cool. What about you, Laura?
Well, I don't do too well with the snap feature on Xbox. So if I'm gaming or watching a movie and I want to pause to watch the screen, I can watch Beam on my phone, like, easy. I just click on Twitter to the link, and there I am. I like that feature very much.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be around for a good while.
Well, are you a streamer by any chance, or do you ever have thought about streaming?
You know, for a long time I just did campaign and co-op, and in the last year, I guess, I've gotten started into multiplayer, and I'm watching streams, and ideas are going through my head. Who knows what the future holds?
Mm-hmm. That's very awesome. As everyone knows, I've been streaming on Beam quite a bit lately. It's kind of something that me and GKB have been doing. We used to do Twitch and stuff, but for how easily Beam is to set up and learning something interesting that you don't need a capture card, wait for that video as it will be dropping on Thursday on how to stream to Beam without a capture card.
Oh, I need that.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. So watch for that. I will be releasing that video coming up. But without giving myself some plugs here, well, let's get back into the topic.
Plugs.
Yeah, of course. So, all right. So with that being said, for anyone who's actually checked out Beam, Delilah, you've actually said you used it and stuff like that. Did you find it easily to use, and the fact that it's interactive is so much quicker than when you're streaming on Twitch?
Yes, I absolutely love it. Like the UX is really nice, super easy to use. I had some issues, but I think it was more tied to my capture card. But I really like it, and so I'm gonna be using it for my relaunch in September. And I'll probably try YouTube as well, just to kind of just get a good fair comparison. But so far, it's gonna be Beam all the way for now until I get that situated. But yeah, I like it.
That's very cool. And I know, Fox, you've looked into it and stuff. What do you think about the base between Twitch and Beam?
I don't know. I like them both. Yeah.
Wow, you guys are very talkative on this.
Sorry, I got distracted with something. But yes, I like them both. I really like that Beam. I know, right? Shiny! I like that the Beam has like great quality. The chat is really fast. You always respond right away, you GKB. There's a lot of people I've seen on there actually. But yeah, on Twitch it takes forever. But I don't know, I like both. I would still use both of them even if and when I get Beam. So yeah.
I definitely, when using Beam, I have to say the niceness of it is I like the UI. It's so much cleaner.
She customized the shit out of her channel.
I did.
Check it out, people. It's awesome.
I did. I definitely, added all that fun stuff in. You could put pictures into the description. You can lay out the, all your description the way that you want to, instead of the way that, Twitch kind of gives you boxes and that's where it kind of has to go. You can control this a little bit better, which is nice. And just, the response time when you're gaming, you can just look over, see a quick question and answer it, and they've got it. It's that fast. And of course, there's a cool function that I actually went and played with. I didn't know that it used my little sparks, but I wasted all of them playing it. You can actually interact completely now with some of the games that they release, and you can actually control what somebody is doing inside this game. So one of them in particular is actually Overwatch, where you can control, the person's character moving side to side, when they reload, when they shoot, and it's cool because all of your viewers can do this.
Wow, that's awesome.
I have a question about that though. So what about if people are conflicted with what the character on screen does? Like if everybody's pressing right and another set of people is pressing left, how does it decide on who does what?
I think it's whoever pushes it first, and then there's a little timer thing that comes up, so then it kind of starts itself over. So there's a delay, I guess you would say, after one person's done it. There's a timer, so then someone else does it, and I think you kind of just have to be the first one to to click on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's definitely different from Twitch and YouTube though. So.
There's one that I think would be really funny. I haven't actually seen it on here yet. I should look for it. It's the game Surgery, where you have to pick up bone pieces and stuff like that. There's actually an interactive game that's like that on here, and I keep forgetting to go look for it because I want to see how it actually works, because I think that'd be actually kind of a funny game to do with this. So yeah, it has that neat function and all that fun stuff, but clearly, you know, it's not a huge topic, but that's all good.
How long do you think it's going to take Microsoft to integrate that into Xbox? That's my question.
You know, they've been asked.
Question.
I've actually personally asked. You know, I tweeted Phil Spencer and Aaron Greenberg and Beam, and everyone just keeps replying with, "We have nothing on that as of yet." So it's
Same thing with Beam. They basically told me the same thing when I was
guess it's
tweeting
because
them.
it's so they just done the acquisition. I think because it's still so kind of new. I mean, I'm guessing.
the thing is, I don't see why it would be that hard to do, to be honest. Just because of the fact, you know, it's really just an app that needs to be put into it in the gist of it. So, and just to be able to stream, like they already have the base of it for Twitch, so they have the mechanics to do it because they had to do it for Twitch. So they should be able to just, you know, rewrite the code and whatnot and change it to Beam, I would think. But I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to get that whole, like, I can't remember what it's called, but the time of light kind of thing. Like, you know, a Beam has this little ultra fast, low latency streaming alternative instead of doing the standard. I can't remember the name of it. Darn it. But yeah, they have some like kind of low latency option for streaming, and I think that's probably why they probably want to have that just out the gate for everybody instead of, because right now you have to be like a pro. I think you can get like a pro membership to Beam, and then you can get access to that. But I'm not certain.
You know, they still haven't even put YouTube on it to be on Xbox to be able to stream from there. So.
Oh, good point. Good point.
True, but I don't know if that's an Xbox thing or Google thing, to be honest.
Well, that was going to be my next thing, is the fact that, you know, Twitch is actually partnered with Xbox, which is why they have that, and I don't think YouTube is. So I guess that would make some sense.
Yeah, and you know, Google and Microsoft, they're not the best of friends. And then you got Amazon, which acquired Twitch. So Amazon has Twitch, Google has YouTube, and so now Microsoft has Beam. So that's pretty.
Microsoft companies all around, software companies just taking up everything.
Yeah.
Just become a whole, people. No. Make things so much easier for all of us. All right, well, with that being said, if anyone has any last comments to throw in there about Beam, go ahead now. If not, I will move on to the next topic.
Follow She-Wolf and GKV on there because they stream a lot and it's awesome.
Okay.
I was like, I'm giving you guys a plug.
Thank you for the plug. I don't think it's necessary, but thank you. All those plugs will be given all at the end, so make sure you guys wait for that. So, alright, so speaking of streaming, there has been a lot of new games that have come out in the last month or so that has been talked about quite a bit, and how they have not actually been what everybody thought. So with this being said, one of these titles that there's two titles we'll be talking about, and the first one is We Happy Few. Now this game came out to Xbox One preview, and has also, I believe, been on Steam. The thing about this game is people thought it was going to be a BioShock type standard game, but it turned out to be a very heavy survival game. So, I want to get your opinions all on this and what you guys thought about We Happy Few. Let's start with Laura. What about you?
I mean, this is a game that I think I'll get fully immersed in and, like, forget I have courses to do assignments for, forget I have anything else going on. Like, I better just take some days off to do it. With that said, I'm avoiding the preview for the same reason with the whole Gears of War thing we talked about earlier. I want the full experience. I don't want to have anything lessened or ruined ahead of time. I want the finished product.
Did you at least buy the game, though, for the fact that it's $30 and it could possibly be a $60 game at release?
That's the question I have not been able to find an answer for. If I buy it now, do I have to buy it then?
Well, no, you don't. If you buy it now, you will not have to buy it when it releases. You just get the full game. It's kind of like a pre-order discount, I guess you could call it. But it's just the question. The base game has not actually been confirmed of what the price is. If it's going to be like, say, $40 or $50 or $60 at release.
But it's still a $10 savings. So I know what I'm doing after this.
There you go.
There we go. We just helped you. We Happy Few. You don't have to play it, but you might as well buy it. All right. So what about you, Infamous? Have you tried out, played, bought, or done anything with We Happy Few?
Yeah, I did. I played the little 45-minute hour demo of We Happy Few, and it was not what I expected. But it's you have to craft things. I'm trying to like say it without spoiling too much. Um, you need your joy. You don't take the joy, and then you're gonna have to do a series of missions. It's a little heavy on the crafting side. Like you need 6 of these and 2 of these and 5 of these to get this. So personally, I don't like those games like that. But it looks really good. The permadeath. I mean, if if you really don't want to rage out, I suggest not to use permadeath because if you die just that one time, you have to start over from the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah,
And the
you lose all your
situation
stuff.
changes, and you lose all your stuff. The situation changes every time you die. So if you stick like a few hours into that game and you die, you out of gas. You got to start over. So it's a good story. I don't want to kill that, but you're gonna have to find out some shit, and you just have to make sure. But it looks good, like the modern 60 vibe. I do like that. I'll give them points for that.
Definitely. What about you, Fox?
Oh yeah, I'm right there with Lady Infamous. It wasn't what I expected. I played some of it and I was happy with the beginning of it, so I was like really excited to get more of that. And then that literally was stripped away from me when the rest of the game started or get going, and it was like a completely different game. So it was a bit disappointing, and I rather wait for the game later on. If I pick it up, I'd rather pay $60 because then I'll know for sure, like through reviews and things like that, if the game is still the same way or if there's more story to it, and I'm interested in the story aspect of it, not the survival collecting aspect of it. So right now I'm not happy with what I see, but I'm not gonna completely rule it out. Because if the game is as good as I'm hoping it is and it has more story, I would probably go through it, through the survival and the collecting aspect of it, if it's really that good.
Awesome. That always makes sense. What about you, Delilah?
Yeah, I haven't tried We Happy Few. I've been tempted, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna wait. I think personally the price is not gonna change. That's just me, because I think they're gonna learn some lessons from another topic you're gonna bring up. But
Yeah, I'm sure you know which game I am going to be referring this to. So
yeah, but it looks intriguing. I like what I saw at E3, but it's just kind of sad to hear that it's a little bit misleading, considering that it is a survival game. I'm not a fan of survival games like that, where you got to kind of grind and get resources just to make something. So yeah.
what about you, Pelvic? Have you checked out We Happy Few?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I actually liked what I saw a lot. I like the time period. I like the look of it. I love the mystery of it. Just, take your joy, which is essentially medicine that makes you see the world all happy like.
But have you seen it, though, like actual gameplay of it, not just the trailers?
Oh, yeah. My friend played it for,
Okay.
did the demo. Like, I watched him play, and it was, like, I enjoyed it. It was slow, though. You're right. It was super slow, very misleading, and I was kind of like, this isn't what I expected, but I don't dislike it. Like, I feel like what keeps me from playing it is it seems like there's a slight horror aspect, and I don't do well with any type of horror. Any kind of suspense, I'll die. Like, suspense eats me alive. But it looks real. Like, I can't. In first person is what gets me the most. If I turn around, and there's like a monster behind me, I'll shit myself. So can't have that.
Oh God! Don't ever check out the game Layers of Fear then.
Oh gosh.
Probably not. No, that sounds terrifying and not up my alley. Survival games are alright. They're pretty cool, but they're not my immediate go-to.
Well, when it comes to this game, I actually got a review copy of it, and, well, me and GKB got a review copy of it, and Personally, I still probably would have paid the $30 for it ahead of time before paying full price. It is the survival-based game, which I was actually pretty disappointed for because I actually thought it was going to be one of those ones where it's more like an RPG where you just like run through and you have to survive, you have to get through the obstacles and all that stuff. But I was playing it and you have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to heal, and I do find some things are a bit broken right now. Like for instance, the sleep. I would go out and I'd be trying to figure out the quest, which does not help you at all throughout this game at all, and I'd have to go back and sleep. So then I'd have to start all back over just because I had to go back and sleep. So, there's definitely some aspects of the games that I wasn't too fond of, but I am definitely hoping that it gets fixed. I am not playing it anymore until release, so it is going to be one of those games that will just sit there until it releases next year, hopefully. And yeah, that's about the gist of it. So, does anyone else have any other comments about We Happy Few?
No, I hope for the best for it, because I am really excited for it. I just, after seeing and hearing certain things, I'm kind of like, I worry for it a little bit, so.
Yeah, I think I hyped myself up too much thinking about BioShock and relating it, and I wish I would have not done that.
I feel like a lot of people did that.
Yeah, that's the vibe it gave off, so.
Yeah, with the trailer they showed at E3 and all that, they did not show it was going to be a survival at all.
Because they knew what was going to happen. And when they showed that survival stuff, nobody would have been interested in the game. But they sure did show like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, they played it smart. They were like, let me get you hooked, and then the actual thing.
They played that intro, and you get to play that intro, but then the intro is done.
That was my favorite part. That's it, done.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I just want the pinata of it all.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. With that all being said, we're going to jump into a game that I believe has released and did the exact same thing, but at a $60 price tag. And of course, that is No Man's Sky. So, we will start with Lady Pelvic because this is a PlayStation game. So, what are your thoughts about No Man's Sky?
Someone posted something on Twitter, I don't remember who, but it was like No Man's Sky, doing the same 3 things on different planets. And I'm like, you know what? That's exactly right. And I don't think, I was hyped for it at a point in time, but then after looking at the gameplay, watching gameplay of it, I'm like, if this is all I do, I feel like I could just be doing something more. Something more worthy of my time. It sounds really bad. It looks good. It plays good. Whoa, I don't know about that, because I was watching my friend play, and it froze quite a few times. So I'm not sure what's going on.
I like how she hit the brakes on that. She's like, whoa.
When he was playing it, obviously when he was playing it, it was great. But when it froze, then I was like, wait a minute. But it did it one too many times where it was kind of noticeable, If it happens once in a blue moon, still not okay for a new game. I don't think that's acceptable for any game. But, it was pretty noticeable, and it sucks because when you don't save, it's just you gotta get the gold all over again. You gotta collect all this over again. You have to remember where this is all over again. And it's frustrating, and I don't think that's good for any game. So it's a good concept. I love the vast open world of it all, but I can't have just exploration. I love exploration, but I can't have just that. I need a story.
What about the fact that they added in the survival mode of it?
That's cool. That's my thoughts on that. Survival games, I'm not against them. I'm not crazy about them. I'm not crazy about survival modes and all that stuff, but if you're up for the challenge, by all means.
Yeah. What about you, Infamous?
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. The guy who spent $1,200 on an elite copy wasted $1,200. You know what you could do with $1,200? You know what you could do with $60? Yeah. Come on, man. No Man's Sky was supposed to be the game of the year, but it had so many issues with the bugs, with the same 3 things you do on different planets, and the no multiplayer. And I believe the guy was speaking like all those were going to be there. And I saw a few gameplays of it, and I'm like, yo, so you telling me I gotta just get iron and plutonium and aluminum just to fix my ship and go to another planet to do the same thing? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I can't do that. I can spend worse on $50. I'm sorry.
Well, see,
Yeah.
my biggest issue when it comes to this game is the fact they marketed it as like just a traveling game, an exploration game.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's not. It's a survival game. They did the exact same thing that We Happy Few did, except We Happy Few is at least in the preview program and it's $30 cheaper. So, I'm getting really disappointed in some of these indie games that are coming out, and they lead you to believe that they're one way just for them to turn out to be another way, and then it just drops your expectations of the game so badly, and it sucks because even for this game personally, it could have been great if, say, you could travel with friends, but of course it's not that.
I want to go to the end of the universe and have like my teammates or my friends online to enjoy it. I'd be like, hey crew, we're in the middle of the universe. Hi, look, we don't know what it is, but you being by yourself, it's not popping. You're not like Journey. Journey was a game that really didn't do much and usually did the same thing, but it didn't say nothing. You didn't have to do anything. You just explored, and you had people to play online with. Like I said, man, whoever bought that day one, I pray for you, cause you just
I pray for you. Wow.
Well,
Funny.
what's your thoughts, Delilah?
Gosh, where do I start? I can't really compare this to We Happy Few because at least We Happy Few is in preview, and they're going to be making significant changes to that game so that it won't, pretty much follow the same path as No Man's Sky. I don't know, the hype, the level of hype this game got, and the way Sony marketed it. Like, to me, it's just disgusting. I'm so.
She said disgusting.
It's
It's disgusting. I mean, because they misled so many people and got so many people's money based on hype alone. So I think this is going to be an example of what not to do as a developer, personally. So I wouldn't just necessarily compare No Happy Few with this, because at least No Happy Few is trying. We Happy Few is trying to listen to me.
She over here mixing them.
We're mixing up names.
Yeah,
It's all good.
At least We Happy Few is trying to do it the way that No Man's Sky should have done it. Because that No Man's Sky should be no more than $20. Like the level of graphic fidelity and what you do actually do in the game, it's not worth $60. Nowhere near worth $60. I mean, it's so disgusting. I'm pissed. I am pissed for gamers. I'm seriously pissed about it because these gamers bought into this for years and they let people on for years. All these broken promises. And granted, they may patch the game and take them years to patch the game to be what they originally promised. But I think the damage is already done, and people are going to be so cautious now versus any game that's shown that has a little bit of kind of hype associated with it. And I'm afraid that games like Sea of Thieves is going to kind of get some backlash for kind of be put in that same category because it's early and we don't really know exactly what it is and what you're going to be doing, to a T. So,
well, with that being said, here's a nice little interesting fact for you that GKB just actually said that there was actually an article that came out that said that it had a 78% player drop.
Whoa. Everybody done left.
Yo, put that on Twitter. Put that on Twitter. Tag me in that. I would like to read that.
I would like to read that also. Can you tag me that as well?
Yeah,
That's
same.
Yes, I will.
78?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You said 78.
But think about this. This game has already sold over 700,000 copies. So they've made their money. And what trips me out is that Sony allowed this to happen. What happened to quality control? What happened to them checking the games before they released them? They knew what they were doing. They robbed everybody. They should give everybody their money back. I'm so pissed about it. Because I didn't buy into the hype from the beginning, and so it struck a nerve with me. It just does. I want to slap everybody who opted to release the game. They could at least said, "Look, we're not releasing the game. We're not happy with it." Think about Microsoft and what they did with Fable Legends. I mean, Fable Legends, because of quality, they didn't even release the game. They just pulled it. It was like, look, this game's not up to par.
And
We're not gonna
that
release
game
it.
was gorgeous.
I
Like
mean,
I was
so-
in the preview from the
gorgeous, but what's
beginning
wrong
of that.
Yes, beautiful game. But the gameplay, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
To me, that's why I like Microsoft over anybody else, and that's why I'm an investor, and that's why I follow them, because they seem like they have a little bit more of an integrity associated with their name and what they release. So that's it. I'm done.
Oh, D went off. Oh,
Wow, you popped the cap. Woo. Like,
Let's get your opinion from Laura. What did you think about No Man's Sky or the talk of it?
I saw that article about 78%, and I just feel really bad about that because they crossed a line essentially where no matter what overhauls or patches, it would be smarter for them to just kind of count their losses and just move on because they need to fix this. You know?
Like, who's gonna want to buy a game from Hello Games now? Nobody. So Sony threw them under the bus. Completely threw them under the bus.
I don't know. I've had my hype down about games since the Division release, so.
Yeah, damn.
Even the Division was better than the No Man's Sky. I mean, by a long shot.
I played Division
No,
before
it was
No Man's
definitely
Sky.
better. But I mean, like, my hype about getting excited for games just isn't there anymore. Like, I do not get my expectations up about any game now.
Right.
I can't say that, but I understand some concerns or why people don't get as hype anymore about certain games, especially once they get like a feeling or once they've been deceived once by the gaming industry or what have you. They're like, people are kind of like, this looks good, but I'm gonna wait, instead of that initial like hype. So, I mean, I'm queen of the hype train. I don't even care. I'm on board, man. Chugga, whoop whoop, let's go. But not for this game though. Not for this game. I was excited, and then I watched it come out. And I didn't. I was like, I'm really glad I did not spend $60 on
She
this
saw
game.
it pass by.
Okay, but
Yes,
still
and
a
I
lot,
saw
so.
it pass by. It was a very big letdown for a lot of people. And I still can't believe 78 people dropped.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
78%. That's
Speaking
a ton.
speaking of which, on Steam they were giving people money back. I know that.
Oh,
for
really?
sure.
Really?
Everybody should get their money back. Hello Games should be broke, and Sony should have a check from that game. I'm sorry. They
Definitely agree.
They misled everybody.
This game definitely deserves the.
Oh,
damn.
yeah, the sound effects ready.
Yeah,
wow.
I like playing with that. It's Crap Gamer's fault. He should have
Also-
taught me how to do it.
Also, how you think I feel? My brothers bought that game. I'm just
I
saying.
know, and I can't
Both of them.
believe that.
And
Give him
they
$60
haven't-
for his birthday. I'm saying, here, $60. I'm sorry about No Man's Sky.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
apologize.
sorry for you.
Alrighty,
No.
so we might as well not. I don't know the saying, but something about beating something down. I don't know. Anyway.
You did that first?
Yeah, sure. Let's
There you
go
go.
with that. We're going to move on to something that is a little more funnier and something I really want to get everyone's opinion on. And of course, definitely Delilah's next expertise on this one. And that is VR is now coming out with something interesting and
Oh my
something
God.
particular that it's Oculus Rift meets Nocular Rift. And, of course, it is South Park's fractured butthole, fart-smelling, everything else, people saying that it is a sin against humanity. And I want to know what you guys all think about the fact that South Park is bringing pretty much you can smell farts from in this game now. So let's start with Delilah because you enjoy the VR, so I have to hear your thoughts on this.
Yes, I am definitely an Oculus Rift fan, but I'm not feeling this whole Oculus nose smelling farts stuff. That sounds it's so ridiculous.
But
It
it's
is.
so funny.
It's hilarious, but I don't see myself investing in something like that. Like, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't want to smell farts.
I was like,
You had
are
to
you
think
really
about it.
questioning? I was like, are you questioning if you want to smell farts or
Well,
not?
if it's something else, like say for instance you're in a field, you can smell like the grass and flowers and stuff like that, or you're in like you're playing an RPG and you're in a kitchen area and you can smell like the kitchen and food cooking. That's different. But when you talk about farts, nobody wants to smell that mess. Sorry.
There's some freaky people out there, girl. Let me tell you.
I don't want to
For
pay
real.
money so I can smell farts when I can smell my own.
Oh, there it
You
is.
smell so free.
Yeah, you
I
can take your own.
got
What
two
else?
dogs,
That's right.
and I got GKB, and I got kids. Like, I have enough people that fart around the house that I don't need to smell it from a video game.
Artificial
shit.
fart. Come on, man.
Wait, from okay, as far back as I can remember, people always wanted smell-o-vision. This is it, people.
true.
We're in the
Yeah,
next
but
level.
the thing
The
is, like,
worst
is it healthy?
possible one ever.
Like, that's another thing. Is it healthy? Like, how are they making how are you fabricating the smell? Like, is it healthy for you? Is it gonna cause you to get sick? Like, I don't see it as being successful. I just don't.
I can't get jiggy with that.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I like that commercial. That shit was hilarious. That little
It
trailer they did.
definitely- Yeah, it was.
Is it real? Like, I can't believe it's real. Like,
No, I don't think so. I think it's just promotional
It's gotta be a
shit.
joke.
It's going back and forth. You know, there is some rumor that it is real.
I
There's,
think it's,
you know,
I don't know.
there's a lot saying that it's fake. But, you know, it's just the fact that
funny.
someone actually came up with the concept of taking VR and turning it into, of course it's South Park, right? So everyone,
Yeah,
already,
yep.
like anyone who knows South Park, it is hilarious to begin with. So to do something like this would just be, you know, that's right down their
That's a-
alley. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's kinda
Great
true.
promotional shit right there.
You can't really expect anything less from Trey Parker and Matt Stone, you know?
That's true.
Hey,
That's true.
yeah,
I think it's a great way.
I played it through. I played it again when it became backwards compatible, and I'm looking forward to the game. I will not be getting any smell-o-vision. Thank you.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would be curious on how the toxins would work anyways.
Right. Like,
It's
gotta
definitely-
be unhealthy,
Somebody
I'm
might pass
sorry.
out using that, just like when they use the VR. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but worse though, because like something's got to spray out of the thing for the smell to come through. So it's like, what's being sprayed?
Yeah,
Mhm.
in there too.
What about you, Miss Infamous? Do you have any thoughts on the joke style of the nose rift?
I'm good. Like I said, I hope it's a joke because I know they're not expecting me to pay money to smell because I can do that on my own for free, and I don't want to be like unladylike about it, but I just want to be completely honest, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that topic pretty much coming to an end, we are going to finish off with just the last few games, and then we will get out of here. But first, I want to jump into Sea of Thieves, right down to the booze and drinking on a boat. I would like to know, what does everybody think of the Sea of Thieves gameplay that they showed during the Gamescom, and are you guys excited for this game?
I'm low-key excited. I wasn't even thinking about Sea of Thieves, but when I saw this recent gameplay, I'm like, that's something, you know, that's something different. You know what I mean?
I agree. It's different. I feel like what got me. It's different. I'm like, okay. I like pirates. Like Pirates vs. Ninjas, Pirates for days. So that, you know, that already wins. And then booze, I mean, how could that be a bad thing?
Yeah.
Guess you may have to buy an Xbox One after all.
Let's not get your hopes up there, girlfriend. Let's calm down. You guys are so adamant about getting me into the Xbox train.
So what happens if
Yeah,
someone
it's
like
all
got you an Xbox for like a gift or something? You're not gonna use it?
Oh, of course I like it for free. I'd be like, well, I guess I'll get We Happy Few, and I guess I'll get Recore, and then it will sit on my shelf. That's pretty much what would happen.
She gotta look at it, 'cause it's so beautiful.
So yeah. Oh man, the box one. Yeah, give me the S. I want it to be box beautiful. So there you go.
What about
Are you
you,
happy?
Delilah? Didn't you actually get to play Sea of Thieves at E3?
Yes, I did. I am cautiously optimistic about this game because I haven't seen enough. Like even though I saw the trailer for Gamescom, I'm still kind of, I got a lot of questions. Like I want to see more land-based gameplay. I want them to be kind of off the ship and doing certain things. Like I want to see more of the finding treasure, bearing your own treasure, things they talked about in interviews and whatnot. So hopefully they show more of that. But right now, it's still far off too. So I'm more excited for the games that are coming closer to release. Like you know, as we mentioned, Recore and in Gears. So yeah, I don't know. Cautiously optimistic. Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Yeah, that makes really good sense. What about you, Laura? Are you excited for Sea of Thieves?
I mean, I'm in the same boat, cautiously excited, because we've had games now that turn out to be what they advertise. But it looks awesome. It looks amazing graphics-wise, and the gameplay that I have seen definitely has my interest piqued. I read an article that they were actually suggesting that people actually drink while they play, and I thought that was interesting. So what I'm probably looking for the YouTube videos of drunk people playing Sea of Thieves.
Oh hell yeah! I'll definitely watch that.
Yeah, it's probably hilarious.
I'll watch some drunk people playing. I love that.
I would definitely get drunk and play the game.
Absolutely.
We would have a drunken podcast while we all stream it. It would be hilarious. At least I think it would. I think it would be anyways. Alright, so of course, let's move on to one that has actually released, well, sort of released. They did a tech test, pre-alpha, so it's not even actually an alpha, it's a pre-alpha, for technically, I guess, a build that came out in June, at least that's the rumor, of Titanfall 2. Did anybody get to play it?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Oh, it's not a first day buy for me. It wasn't my cup of tea. As soon as I found how to air jump and slide, I was done. I'm like, this is so Call of Duty-ish. I didn't play Titanfall 1, so maybe that might be a thing because people that played Titanfall 1 really are excited about 2 because of the less content they had.
No! I am a huge Titanfall 1 fan, and I am not extremely happy for Titanfall 2, actually.
Oh, really?
Really. I love the game, and it will always be in my heart. And of course, I already pre-ordered it, but I am still not actually happy with what they did. They took my game of choice, and they gave it a shell and ripped out the core. So.
Are you talking about attrition?
The whole game in general, what they did with it.
They got rid of the Titan timer, the customization, and I also read that it's not particularly friendly for casual gamers.
Now, we have to remember, the devs for this game were Call of Duty back in 2010, and so the base of the game, when they came out with Titanfall 1, of course, it was different. It was not in the category of any other shooter. It was not like Call of Duty. It was not like Halo. It wasn't like anything. It had its own fast-paced, moving, jumping around, Titans, so on and so forth with your pilots. And this game does not personally feel... Again, everyone, this is only my opinion, so all you that do love Titanfall 2, do not jump down my throat for this, but I personally think that it is too much of a COD feel, and I think they did that to adapt to the PlayStation 4 users that are going to be getting this game as well. I do think they slowed things down. And I don't like that. They made the Titans weaker, they changed things they shouldn't have changed, and I'm not happy with it.
Wow.
Dang, let them know, girl.
I got a whole impression video with GKB on our impressions of the Titanfall 2 tech test. So for anyone who wants to actually know my opinions and GKB's opinions, go check that video out, because it's all there.
Shameless plug.
But yeah, I
Oh, wow.
played it and I wasn't happy with it. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like the same. I don't know, like basically what she will said, but it's weird because like the gameplay.
Box, you're botting.
Okay. Oh man.
You are definitely botting.
Well, go ahead, Dolby. I saw you. Are you about to say something?
Huh? Nope. I'm
Okay.
just listening.
Well, in regards to Titanfall 2, I personally haven't tried it. Like I said, I'm taking a break from like demos and whatnot. But I was excited about it. But after hearing some, especially from She-Wolf, like you're big on Titanfall, so hearing your opinion and how you're dissatisfied, I take you at your word on that. So I'm gonna be probably looking at that a little bit later. It's gonna probably push down on my list a little bit. I'm gonna probably check out other games prior to picking up Titanfall 2. So.
Well, see, that's my biggest thing when it comes to this game is, there's so many other games that are coming out around it, and the fact that it has a similarity to Call of Duty, which is coming out a week before, and then you have Battlefield that's coming out a week before Titanfall. So, you have Battlefield, Titanfall, and then Call of Duty, and they're all within weeks of each other. It was not a good choice to change the core of this game, and again, I don't hate Titanfall. That's my biggest game. Anyone who knows me, that is my shooter, and I'm not happy with Titanfall 2. I'll tell it how it is. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you have any, anybody else have any opinions? Fox, did you fix your botting? Fox?
I don't know.
Yes, you did.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah, I played it as well, and I'm not happy with it. I wasn't extremely excited for the game in general. Like, I just wanted to pick it up as one of the games I'm gonna get and play with everybody in the community and stuff like that. But it does feel completely different than the first one. And there's so many weird things to get used to. Obviously, I do want attrition, and I'm hearing that's not it. The beta that they gave us is supposedly from June, so that's not good. I want to test out the new one. I want to know how the game feels and what updates they've done to it. And supposedly we're going to be able to test out more of the game next weekend. I don't know if I want to do that. But basically, I'm not happy with the game. Since I wasn't even excited for it in the first place, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up day one. I'd rather probably wait until they lower it in price. But I am interested to see, I guess, what they fixed from when we played, because it was pretty bad. Like, the whole network thing is weird. Friends thing didn't work. The gameplay was okay, but not for Titanfall. It's okay for Call of Duty style.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of the things that you said, I mean, I agree with, obviously.
Bot Fox is back.
Bot Fox! Oh my god, she's got a new name! It's Bot Fox!
Somebody said it in the chat, so I just kind of...
crap, and Crap Gamer's in there. I think Mooch is in there. GKB's listening. That could be a bad thing.
Did you hear any of that? I mean...
Yeah, no, we heard it. You just started botting at the end.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll probably do a video about it, so you guys can hear my thoughts.
That'll be awesome. Definitely want to hear it. And, I guess Tim actually started calling you Bot Fox first, so...
Tim, I'm gonna kill you later, you'll see.
That's funny. But, it's still... I still pre-ordered it. I'm still going to get it. It's still my choice over Call of Duty. I'm not I have Call of Duty, but I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan because that one's just way too much 3-lane. At least I can still jump around and climb on buildings in Titanfall too. So
that's another thing. When I compare it to Call of Duty, like, if they fix all the problems that we had with the game, I still rather play Titanfall more than Call of Duty. So that's a thing as well.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. My heart is a little broken. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll still give it. Again, it was a tech test. I'll give them, kudos for that. I will give them some leeway. And I did max out to level 10 though.
I mean, the tech test was about the network, right? And that worked pretty good. I don't remember getting kicked out.
I got kicked out a few times.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
How can you test a network? Okay, I'm going to yell at everyone in Titanfall, development, respawn, whatever. How can you have a tech test to test your servers, but your friend's invite does not work? People want to play shooters with friends. People, fix your shit. It is.
Very true.
That's straight up how it is. Like,
yep.
You want to test your server and have the most people possible. People want to play with their friends.
Yep.
And it didn't work. So, anyways, does anyone have any last comments on Titanfall 2?
I feel like that question's for you, because you're the one who's most hype about this topic. Do you have any more statements?
No, like I said, I got a whole video that's on it. So.
That's funny.
But anybody else, personally, who might like Titanfall 2 have any comments? I'll take silence as a no. All right. All right. So something a little bit different than I usually do. Is there anything that you ladies would actually like to bring up quickly before we end this show about a topic or a game or something that we missed for this month that you may want to talk about?
I have something.
All right.
Let's hear it. Did you guys know that the PlayStation upped their prices for PlayStation for the network?
Yes,
Oh
actually.
yeah, PlayStation Plus went up. That's right.
Yeah, I was like that was like one of the edges. Like you have PlayStation have a few edges on Microsoft / Xbox, and one of those things was a cheaper price for the subscription for PlayStation.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
Now you just put it on a real when they increase the subscription, they put it in an even balancing field against Xbox. So it could be like somebody's been like, okay, I want to go give me a PlayStation. I can afford it, but then the extra $10 or between $10 and $20 for it, they're probably
per
saying,
month. That's per year.
I think it's
per year.
I think it's like an extra 20. I think it's $59.99 for the year and like $25 every 3 months. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then it's like $11.99 for monthly.
I thought that was always it. Oh, 11. I don't know about the monthly. I thought it was always that much, like 60 for a year. That sounds normal. 60.
It was less.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I gotta ask my brother because I can't remember. But I thought it was 50.
Well, I know Xbox is $60 for a year.
Yeah, I thought it was 60 as well for PlayStation. And then 30 for 6 months. Like really? Huh.
Yeah, it's a price increase.
Yep.
So,
really?
Which, I thought was kind of funny because everybody's all like, oh, they're just doing it across seas. It doesn't matter. It happened over there. But guess what, people? It's here now. What are you guys going to say now?
Nothing.
Huh. I always thought it was that much.
Sony's perfect. They don't do any wrong.
They don't. That's cool. They have their reasons. I kid. I'm not a fangirl, but I'm honestly shocked. I really thought the regular price, like I've never been a Plus member, but I always thought the price for a year was 60. For 6 months, I thought it was 30, and for I guess $10 for just a month plan. I thought that was the standard, but.
There's a couple of articles out there that's saying that it's a price increase today.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at it now, and you're right. It's saying it's a price increase. I always thought that was the price. So okay, shows how much I know.
Yeah. Okay. From what I'm seeing right now, it was 50, and now it's gonna be 60. But my brothers did always get it when it was on sale, so that's why I couldn't remember. But they always get it when they find it for $40 or
I was
something
gonna say,
like
who
that.
actually pays full price for any of these lives? Like, I go on eBay and buy Xbox Live for between like $30 to $40 for 12 months. So.
Yeah, I think the most I've paid for Xbox Live is like 45, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you're gonna have to give me the plug, girl.
I'll send you links. Don't worry. But to tell you the truth, this kind of sucks for those gamers out there that have both systems and then have Plus and Gold. That really sucks.
Spend money.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Well, unless you, again, find them for sales and then you're just, paying the standard price that you do anyways. There's always people on eBay that's willing to sell it so much cheaper anyways, so.
Yeah, but like to tell you the truth, from what I know, not a lot of people that go out of their way and look for those sales for membership. They just want to play online and go. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's true.
My brothers only buy it when I give them the link. I'm like, here's for your Plus, here's for your Gold. They always like, oh, did you see any deals? Other than that, if I didn't give them the link,
being lazy.
Oh, hey,
it's called they're just being lazy.
Yeah.
They're expecting you to actually just do things for them.
Damn, sis. She just want to be the best sibling, that's all.
What? What are you talking about? Hey,
nothing wrong with that.
I help you with not plugs, but with like links and everything all the time, so shush.
Of course, I just said you want to be the best sibling. I didn't say nothing wrong. These are facts.
Sibling rivalry.
Right?
All right.
Started.
Is there anything else that anyone else would like to throw in there quickly before we jump off? or possibly a question in the chat that anyone would like to throw out there. We can take one, and then we will end the show. So, quickly, anyone have a question?
Anybody got a question? I'm looking at chat.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, what do you guys think?
This is where you need like the catchy music, like,
Yeah.
or you can start with like, it's ladies' night. We need like songs. Yeah, I'm not singing. It's not
Oh
happening.
yeah, it's ladies'
No.
night, and the feeling's right.
There we go. There we go. See, Fox will sing it. You heard it here first, people. Fox sings Ladies' Night.
And if you're at a party with me, you would know I sing.
Yeah. I game with you a lot. That's true.
Oh,
He's like,
It's
stop
true.
already.
No. Well, we've asked, and there is no question.
Talk about that Gears though. That gameplay. That's a little slide.
So we'll throw that one in
like
there.
in fanboy battles right now.
Fox, I kind of figured you talked about that. Majority was kind of brought up all just in all in the trailer part. But Fox, what would you like to talk about on Gears?
Oh, how awesome it looks, and how great it looks, and I can't wait to play the game.
And then you turn into Bot Fox while talking.
No!
Dang.
People hate me.
Oh, jeez. Try talking again.
No, I don't wanna.
It actually sounds like you're crying.
That was
It
adorable.
does.
That was so cute.
And it's recorded. I'm gonna have to like take that now and turn it into a GIF or something. That's just-
No! Delilah, talk about Gears. Do it.
Oh man. Alright, so we are going to actually end the night. What?
Oh, she sounded so sad. What? You're ending it? I'm so sad.
Yeah, well it's 9:30, so
I got you. No, we're ready. It's a wrap.
alright.
PlayStation's the best. End.
Whoa.
Oh, what?
Wow, see, you
End it. End it quickly.
started trouble. Xbox.
No, I'm not ending. Well, first off, I gotta do the outro, so that was a bad timing.
Alright, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. It's okay. All right,
That was
all right.
a bad timing.
It's
Oh,
okay. I got
okay, so,
another time.
alright, here's a
Just
quick
keep it out later.
question. Well, here's a quick question for everybody. Are you getting Battlefield 1?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
that's 2 for yes, 3 for yes.
Nah. What
Well,
is
you
that?
don't count. No.
Oh.
You're the person.
You just said
You're the
PlayStation
person.
rules.
Because it does.
Splatoon.
Because I will. Yo, let me tell you. Okay, I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, go
Listen,
play
I will
your real shooter, your Splatoon.
dominate you guys in Splatoon. You guys don't understand. Alright? Listen, there's a bunch of just Japanese on Splatoon right now.
No
and
voice
Japanese
chat.
are crazy.
No voice chat.
I don't need voice chat to serve y'all, so okay? Listen.
Well, what is the fun in playing a shooter if you can't bash the people you're playing with?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? We have teabags. It's like when you turn into a kid in Squid really fast. It's like teabagging. It's great.
No.
Oh, really?
I don't teabag. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I don't care. If someone teabags me, then I teabag them. Because once someone does that, then it's
Understand
gonna
how
end.
terrible that sounds? Like, this sounds so
Yeah.
horrible.
She teabags with a squid, people.
All right.
Right, man. Taking it to the next level.
Yeah, especially when. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. That could.
Wanna go?
Anyways, Laura, are you getting Battlefield 1?
I'm actually a fan of Battlefields.
Oh, okay.
Hey, if that's the case, well, I don't know if it's actually gonna win, but community game time. There's a poll up right now. Make sure you guys go check it out. It is Halo versus Battlefield 4 for community game time at Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So make
That's
sure you
not-
check that out
Please
and
vote for
game with the
Battlefield 4.
Xbox people. What?
I just said vote for Battlefield 4 because I think Gears was winning on that poll.
Is it? That doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Oh,
I
man.
think it usually wins. We have to take it out just to be able to.
It's
Just-
not easy to vote between those games. I like them all.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so with that being said, and of course, no more questions from everybody, let's finish off the show by saying thank you to everyone who has come out and rocked out and hung out with us, whether you were on Beam in the chat or whether you were on YouTube in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you because without your support, we cannot do the things that we love to do, and that is talk games. So with that being said, I'm going to let you all hear from each and each and every one of these ladies and where you will be able to find them so you can follow, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. So going down the line, we're going to start with Lady Infamous.
It was good. This was a good conversation about games tonight. I really appreciate you guys having me. Thank you, chat, for participating with us. You can check me out on my YouTube, Lady Infamous 415. You can check me out on my Twitter, Lady_Infamous30. My Xbox Live gamer tag is Lady Infamous30, and my Twitch is Lady_Infamous30. Grown Woman Gaming, we out here.
Awesome, awesome. And what about you, Lady Pelvic?
All right. Thank you again for having me as always. PlayStation, Nintendo, good stuff, good stuff. Then we have, let's see, at Lady Pelvic Twitter. My YouTube is Pelvic Gaming, where I talk about Nintendo and PlayStation.
Oh God.
I have to. You guys are so disgusted right now. I can sense it. Like, this girl. What is happening?
Nah.
So,
Your console
Instagram,
is your console of choice, girl. We do not discriminate. Don't
I
worry.
know. Don't worry. Even if you guys, even if you guys did, I don't care. So me and my squid friends will tune it up by ourselves, so it's fine. But no, thank you guys for having me so much. It's always a pleasant talk. Sometimes you guys are.
Sometimes.
JK.
Sometimes.
Thank you,
Those claws got to come out.
Thank you.
Definitely. All right. And what about you, Delilah? Where can everyone find you?
Thanks for having me. I always enjoy chatting with you ladies. It's always a lot of fun, a great change of pace for me. You all can follow me on Twitter at Delilah_HD, and stay tuned for September. I will be having a few shows to announce for my channel, my YouTube channel. Thanks.
Ooh,
Can't
very
wait to plug that.
Yes.
I know, right? Better make sure you give me them links so I can shoot them out to everybody.
Yeah, I put up a No Man's Sky video up a few days ago. So.
I will make sure to retweet it.
You can tell I'm passionate about that one.
Yes. Oh, I want to watch it. I do.
I will definitely make sure to retweet that for anyone to be able to go check out. Next, we have Foxfire.
Oh God, if I'm not botting.
You're not botting.
Okay. Once I start plugging shit, he's gonna start botting. No. Thanks to everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. Tim, I'm happy you're here, but you're talking shit. So yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter, on here on YouTube. I did a video of my Xbox One collection. I will be doing other ones as well from different consoles. And also, I'm on Twitch and Beam if you guys want to check me out. They're all Lady Foxfire.
Awesome, awesome. And what about you, Laura?
Well, I want to thank everybody that came out and hung out with us tonight. I want to thank all of us who did this tonight. It's a great first experience for me, and I really enjoyed it. And you can find me on Twitter and on Xbox. My gamer tag is written above my picture icon, LG527.
Awesome.
Definitely awesome, and we appreciate you very much for coming out. For anybody, I'm sorry if some of the mics have not been the greatest tonight. We did have some technical difficulties before the show with getting people's mics set up and whatnot, and we will make sure to have all that kind of stuff worked out next time. I am, of course, She-Wolf, your host. You can find me on Twitter at xshewulfx. You can also find me on Xbox at the exact same name, and I am also a Beam streamer, so you can find me the exact same name on there too. And of course, you can find me on Gamers Knows Best with GKB, where we talk all things kind of games. You can find him on Beam as well. Also, you can find me on Console Corner, and you can find me on Xbox Nation, and you can also find my article on ICXM about the community. There will be a new one coming up this Wednesday, so make sure you check that out. And a huge surprise for everybody, as Ladies' Night will be coming bi-weekly, so for...
Whoa!
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Ladies' Night will become bi-weekly, so you will get to hear more of us and what females in the gaming world look at gaming. So with that being said, we much appreciate everybody. We're out.
Bye!